Hello everyone. Today we will start our exercise 5.4 of chapter continuity and differentiability. Okay. So here is the first question of this exercise, that is question number 1. So here e raised to power x over sine x. This is given to us and we have to find out the derivative of this. So in the first step, what you have to do, we are assuming that is equals to y. Okay. Now we will write differentiating both sides with respect to x. Both sides with respect to x we get. Okay. So here this will be dy by dx, that is equals to, in this as you can see, so here we have to apply a quotient formula. Okay, which formula? Quotient formula. So in this formula, if it is first function, this is second function, so second function will remain the same, the derivative of first function, minus the first function will remain the same, derivative of second function, over square of the second function. So this is the formula only. Okay, after this step, what you have to do, we can write sin x will remain the same, and derivative of e raised to power x, it will remain e raised to power x. Okay, as you know that the derivative of any exponential function will remain the same, minus e raised to power x will remain the same, and derivative of sin x will be cos x. Okay, so and I am just writing this sin square x separately. Okay, in the denominator of this like this, and then the denominator of this function like this. I can do like this. Okay, so next is e raised to power x, it will remain the same. Sin and one sign will cancel out, and this sin and square will cancel out. 1 upon sin x, that would be cosec x, minus e raised to power x. Here cos x over sin square x. So one sin x will give you the cot x and one will give you the cosec x. Okay. So this is your dy by dx of question number 1. Got it? Similarly, here is a question number 2. Here y is equal to e raised to power sine inverse x. This is given to us. And again we are differentiating both sides with respect to x. You have to write the full statement. I'm not writing here. So this will be dy by dx, that is equal to, and derivative of this will be e raised to power anything, it will remain the same. Okay, into the derivative of the power, that is sine inverse x. This is your chain rule. Okay. So e raised to power sine inverse x will remain the same, and derivative of sine inverse x will be 1 over 1 minus x square. This is square. This is raised to power 2. Okay. So this is your final derivative of this question. Got it? You can also write like e raised to power sine inverse x over 1 minus x square. Okay. So this will be the final dy by dx. Okay. This is how we can solve our question number 2. Now, let me adjust the next page. So here it is. Here is the next page. Just wait. Yes, here it is. Here, this is given to us. So we are assuming that is equals to y. Okay. Now we have to differentiate both sides with respect to x. You have to write the whole statement, which I'm not writing, but you have to write. Okay, so dy by dx is equals to, and that this is a whole angle. Okay, so we have to find out a derivative of sin x only. The derivative of sin is cos x, so cos, and this is angle will remain the same. Fine. Into derivative of this, the derivative of tan inverse x we will write. In the next step, you have to copy this, and the derivative of tan inverse e raised to power x will be, the derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. So at a place of x, I'm writing ex like this. This is the formula. Into the derivative of this angle e raised to power x. Okay, so derivative e raised to power x will remain e raised to power x. So this is your, on combining, you will get this. So this is the final answer of this question, question number 3. Okay, now got it. Now after this, next is your question number 4. In question number 4, let y is equals to log cos raised to power cos in e raised to power x. This is given to us, and again you have to write the statement differentiating both sides with respect to x. Then you have to find out derivative, so it will remain dy by dx. So here I'm not showing dy by dx, I'm just directly finding the derivative. The derivative of log into this angle. So derivative of log x is 1 by x. So this will be log, this whole is an angle. This whole is not angle, this whole is in bracket of log. So whatever with the log, it will 1 by log e raised to power x like this. You have to write. This is the formula. Into the derivative of cos e raised to power x, that would be minus sin e raised to power x. This is called chain rule. So we are using chain rule in this kind of question. Okay. Now derivative of this angle, the derivative of this angle will remain e raised to power x. Okay. On combining, you will get, this is sin e raised to power x over cos e raised to power x. It is tan e raised to power x minus well, you have to copy, and it is e raised to power x. So this is your final answer of question number 4. Got it? Okay. Now here is a question number 6. Okay, of your same exercise 5.4. So here why we are assuming that this equation is given to us actually. So we are assuming that that is equals to y. Again differentiating both sides with respect to x. So you will write dy by dx equals to the derivative. I'm not showing the dy by dx of this. I'm directly finding the value. Okay, you can do like this also. So derivative e raised to power x, it will remain e raised to power x plus the derivative of e raised to power x square will remain e raised to power x square into the derivative of x square, that is 2x, plus dot like this. You have to copy it, plus, and at last it is e raised to power x, e raised to power x raised to power 5. Okay, so it will remain the same, and the derivative of x raised to power 5, that is 5x to the power 4. Fine. On simplification, you have to write this, and this will be the final answer. Got it? Now this is a question number 7. Here y is equals to e root x, and this whole root within root. So I am writing this like this. Okay, this root I can write like this raised to power 1 by 2. Again you have to differentiating both sides with respect to x. Okay, so dy by dx, and in this first you have to do, the power will come first, and then you have to subtract 1 from the power like this. This is half minus 1. Then into derivative of this function e root x. Okay, in the next step you have to subtract these two. You will get e raised to the power root x, that is whole raised to power 1 minus 1 by 2. Okay, because when you subtract 1 by 2 minus 1, you will get minus 1 by 2, and this 1 by 2 will same. And derivative of e raised to power this, it will remain e raised to power root x into then derivative of root x. So derivative of root x we have to write. Okay, and the next step, just you have to copy all this half, this will same, into this will same, and derivative of root x, that is 1 by 2 root x. This is a derivative of root x. Please recall this. remember the derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Okay, on solving this is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, that would be 1 by 4. It is root x, so it will remain root x, and both are same, base are same, so you have to just subtract the powers. Okay, so like this you have to just add the powers because they are multiplying. Like this, on simplification you will get this. This is your final answer. Okay, this is how we can simplify question number 7. Now question number 8 and 9 you have to do. It's a very easy, they are very easy. And question number 10 I'm solving here. Just wait. Okay, now here this is given to us, this log x plus e raised to the power x, it is in angle of cos, so I'm assuming that that is equals to y. So here dy by dx is equals to, differentiating both sides, so you have to write derivative of this. Okay, or you can directly find out the derivative. Here I'm showing now, but you can directly find out. No need to write this step, directly you can solve this. But if you write this, that is more better as compared to previous one. Okay, so here the derivative of cos is minus sign, this will remain the same, into derivative of this angle. Derivative of this angle will be this, log x plus e raised to power x. Okay, so this will remain the same, and the derivative of log x, that is 1 by x, plus derivative e raised to power x, it will remain e raised to power x. So this is your final answer. Okay, this was your exercise 5.4. okay, do each and every question from this exercise. If you have doubts, you can send your doubts to me and I will solve. In the next class we will solve our next exercise 5.5. okay, bye bye, take care.